Hello, my name is James from Digging from Deals, and I'm going to show you what has sold. I know I've done a lot of videos on these items, but these are the items that have sold, so they are no longer available. Sorry if I got anyone's hopes up, but we sold all creatures great and small. Someone sent us a lot of messages about it, asking us to open it. I honestly don't think that's a real person. I mean, it's sealed. There's no problem with it. And he was saying, oh, they're Chinese knockoffs. Insist to open the package. No, I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that and ruin my product that you might not even buy? It's ridiculous. We also sold the Lego Architecture Buckingham Palace, which was primarily sealed as well. Um, so we got some nice profit on both of those. Paid 7, so we got 63, and paid 7, and we got around $81 for both of those. It's like 150. I paid, if I remember right, we bought this at Six Six Flags had a seller's day. I don't know the actual term for it, but it was like last year or 2019, something like that. But I believe I bought this for $1. Shipping was like 450. This was early on. I didn't know what I was doing, so I maybe made 50 cents, if that. Um, these I bought a whole bunch of them for $7, and most of them have went for 99 cents and $5 shipping. So for something that's a few cents per, I made around $2 on. If I'm doing math right, maybe $1.30. Not that great at math. Pocket land ships, which kind of sucks because I want to try this with a friend, but I can always find it on Tabletop Simulator. Um, I believe you just, but he likes mechs, and apparently there's mechs and uh, tanks and other stuff in it. But we paid 7 and 26 technically, but I don't count shipping because for me, shipping is just what we have to ship, so you technically pay the shipping. This was like, I believe $7 though, maybe 5 something. I didn't write down all the shipping things because mom, all the newer items, mom has been keeping track of. I keep all the receipts in mine if I have to take them up to the post office, but she's been keeping all the eBay receipts. So I don't entirely know how much this one was. I think it was 7, but we paid 7. So we paid 14.26. It's like $12 profit. It's not too bad. What was this one? It's an error page. Well, that's interesting. Disney Charades game. I think it was missing a piece, but it was just a card, and you can honestly play without it. I bought it for 4, and we sold it for $5, and shipping I believe would be about $7. So profit of like $1, but still that's $1. I wouldn't have had that if not. I want to work for just $1 though. But this was a Goodwill item, and I don't think we're gonna stop at Goodwills anymore. For one, prices at Goodwills because of higher YouTubers like Harry Tornado and other people. Goodwill has become ridiculous. Same with Savers. They've just shot up the prices of everything. Um, sorry game. Again, I paid $4 for. We sold this one for 10 because it was complete. The other one wasn't. That's why I listed it lower. And $10 shipping. So that's a profit of let's see 6. I'd say it probably was 10 to ship, maybe 8. So probably $8 profit. Um, I've only played Sorry, I think a few times. Pretty sure I played it at Grandma's. Pretty sure. Another error. That's weird. They loaded before. The Leaf Bay. We sold two of these, so this was $14. I sold it for 14, and shipping was 14, and they were very, very easy to ship. I think it was only $3 shipping, so we made a profit of $11. Um, this really weird acupressure mat. I didn't think anybody would want. Dad picked it up, I believe, on a $4 day, maybe a $7 day, and we are selling it for 10, or sold it for 10, and $9 shipping. Shipping was about 7, so we made a little profit, but not too much. I don't think we're gonna bother with stuff like this unless it's like the suction cups or something like that, because those are very cheap to sell or cheap to ship, and people like selling them. But we paid 7, $3, and then shipping probably 7, so we made $5 on that. Phillips Norco, Norco. That's hard to say. Should but we paid 7 and we sold it for 30, I believe. Is this our listing? What happened? I had, yeah, the listing you're looking for has ended. So that's ours. This thing's stupid sometimes. It was $7 shipping, but we sold it for 30. So we made a profit of like 21. It's not too bad. Should probably get rid of these just to make it easier on myself. We sold. This was from the open box, the mystery box, and Mom paid. I mean, I guess there was like 70 items or something, so she paid 100, so it was about $1 and something each. But we sold this for 10.70 and 9.05 shipping. Shipping was about 10, if I'm remembering right. So we made $9, pretty easy right there. We sold these Glurkarn crystal whiskey glasses. I'm really annoyed that two of the items didn't load. Or I guess it's just one, because the other one I found our listing of. Don't know what that one was, but I'll probably find it later. We bought these for, I believe they were on $7 day. Shipping was about $4 because it was a small box. If I'm remembering right, they were $4. And so we made $18, I believe. Hitachi Descar Star. This was the oh, I see what Dad means by little mice now. It's really weird. Hitachi Descar. It's a 3 terabyte. It's an internal. I thought it was external, so I was probably gonna use it, or Dad could have, but it's internal, so I wouldn't even have touched it really. But we bought this for 7, which I thought was a decent price, and sold it for 20 and $8.55 shipping. Shipping was about $5, so we made math $16. This one I found on the racks. I was proud of this. Um, we bought it for $7, and I sold it for 48 and $2.89 shipping. Shipping was about $3, so a little low on that, but we made like 40 something dollars. I'm not gonna do decimals. So that was pretty good. Same with this. We bought it for 7, and shipping was about $7, and so that's $22 profit, something like that. So we've been making money. It just takes a while. Like, especially with YouTube, it takes a while. Grand Old Country, Dad kind of got on to me because he didn't want me to list this, but I because they wanted to give it to grandma, but I can find all these songs. Like Side 1, Rose Garden, Ring of Fire. Oh, wow, those are good songs. Hey, Good Looking. But all of these I can just look up and find and make a playlist on grandma's YouTube. Shouldn't be too hard. I mean, how hard is it to look something up? $7 for this. Oh no, this was a Goodwill. I believe each one of these was 4, and DVDs were 2. I think, or it was 3 and 2. I think it was 3 and 2. So we paid around $3 for this. I'm thinking. I could be wrong. So 17, and then it was 8 to ship. I remember this one. It was $8. So we made about $15. That's not too bad. The King's. Yeah, why are you doing that? That's stupid. We bought this one for $7. It was a king size cotton, the 1,000 count. We bought it for 7 and we sold it for 70. It was about $20 to ship. So shipping was way too low. But kind of evens out for what we paid for. So we made $50. About. But again, payment was canceled. This one didn't sell, but it's still for sale if somebody wants it. It was bought and then mom and dad wanted to test it again, and mom just took it down instantly. I normally, if something sells, if I don't remember, I go and test it real quick. And then I contact them because you got like 24 hours to cancel, I believe. So you can just test and whatnot. I always test beforehand, but I don't have the best memory. So sometimes I forget. And this was one of the things I forgot. It did work though. Like, I think I didn't test the camera part. If I'm remembering right, I just tested the USB part, which worked. So I'm like, oh, well, the camera probably works. But they want to double check, so mom just took it off. Which kind of sucks because that guy hasn't said anything or anything about it, so probably just bought it somewhere else. This I've actually had a problem with these. These you can't sell anymore. We sold it just before the cutoff, I guess. But it's a portable, rechargeable nebulizer, so it's just an inhaler. But eBay now says that they have to be prescribed, so you can't sell them, which is really annoying because we have one. Which I mean, I don't know. I don't think we could give them to Goodwill or anything. Maybe we can. Who knows? But we paid 7 for this, and it was only $4 to ship. It was pretty light, so this was a little high. Like, I want to find out. Mom's been doing buyer pays shipping, and I don't know how to do that. So I need to ask her, because my shipping, I always have to calculate it. I always have to put in how much it weighs and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know that, so I hit I don't know. And then I just do flat rate, because I'm like, okay. But this one I went off of somebody else's listing. But I mean, it was only $4 to ship, which is crazy. Um, but we paid 7 and about $4 shipping, so we paid what, 11, and we sold it for 17. So we made $10, I think. Now, I'm not a mathematician, so I'm not going to get everything right, but I don't think somebody's going to criticize and go through everything and be like, oh, hey, you got this one wrong. This one was about $4, maybe 5 to ship. I think it was 4 though, because it's pretty light. It's the same size as the nebulizer. And we bought it for 7. So, I mean, this one we made $5, $6. It was not a good find. I should not have picked this up. But I knew Stranger Things was popular, which it is a popular show. It's a really good show, but it just didn't sell right. So I'm probably not gonna do pop figures anymore. It's just a learning process like this. Right now I have a blue snowball, but I don't have my box or anything for it, so I just have to sell it as is. And I would not have made much. They're like $80 to buy, and I would have had to sell mine for 30. But this would have been a much better mic for me. I just didn't think of it because at the time I wasn't doing YouTube. I wasn't trying because I was just listing, selling, you know. And Dad asked me to do YouTube, so I'm doing that. But we bought this for $7. It goes for like 200, I think, or 150. I think it goes for 150. It's been a while. This was like one of our first sales, so I don't remember the exact price. But we made $143 in profit on this one item, which is nuts. Same with this. This was one of the things that I could not really test because it was sealed in the box. Well, in the plastic, I guess. It was in the box still. I didn't want to peel away the plastic covering, so I just sold it as is. New open box, because I mean, the box is open. Um, so we bought it for 7. It was about $25 to ship. It was a heavy item. Actually, I think it was like $23.50. So $2, and then we made 93, so $95 profit. It's pretty good. We also sold these aux beam LED light bulbs. Another thing I couldn't really test. I mean, I guess I could have put them in our car or asked Dad how to test them, but it was just a sealed box. Like, sealed as in they were in there, there was nothing wrong with them. I didn't see any wires split or any bulbs broken, so I just sold them as is. And we paid $7 like normal. So why did I do 22.50? That's gonna be hard for me to calculate. I think it was like around $20 profit because it was only $4 to ship. It wasn't that much. So we've done pretty good. Another thing, what did not load? This page is missing. That's so weird. I mean, before I started recording, it was up. I don't understand it. This Thunderbolt enclosure, um, wow, I thought we still had that. I guess that's sold. I mean, we have so many things that I don't know what's sold and what hasn't anymore. But luckily, we take everything off whenever they sell. So I mean, I would not really need to know too much. But now I know to pick another one up if I see one. But this was a solid state drive enclosure. To my knowledge, there's a solid state drive in here that has 40 gigabytes per second. So it makes your computer or your laptop or whatever really fast. We bought it for 7. We sold it for $75 and $9.05 shipping. It was $7 shipping, so 268. So about $70 profit. So on a lot of these, again, this was in the $7 bundle. So each one of these has made like $4 each for me. So I've already paid off what we bought, you know. But I mean, a lot of these things we probably could have kept. We probably could have used, like this Linksys. I mean, it's Linksys. That's easy. It's a router, but it makes it faster internet instead of the crappy I mean, we should have honestly gave this to Grandma, I guess, because her internet's kind of not the best. It really isn't. They've had to replace her modem like 3 times, and I don't get why. And then they just don't really work on her internet all that much. But we bought this for 7. It was about $10 to ship, so again, lost $1 because I'm not doing exacts. I just guess, which I'm doing okay at guessing. I am off by $1 usually, but we also make money off of the purchase. So, which Dad said, why don't I just do buy it now? Which I guess I could. I could have just listed this for 75, buy it now, and someone more than likely would buy it. Um, I think I'm gonna start doing that. I actually have around 20 things to list, so probably I don't know, Thursday, maybe Friday, I'll have another video of everything new that's been listed. I think I'm gonna try and list a lot today and see if I can make a video tomorrow. It may be hard though. I don't know. I missed yesterday because, as you can see behind me, I've been reorganizing all yesterday. It made me extremely mad. I don't know why cleaning makes me mad, which is funny because I had a cleaning job. But we bought this for 7 and we sold it for 65, so this was 10, so minus 1. So 8. So 8 minus 65, so that's $53 profit. It's not too bad. Oh wow, we seriously sold this. I didn't pay attention to how bad the box was, but somebody bought this. This was honestly $20 if I'm thinking right, shipping. I could have honestly got rid of this and made it all white. I don't know why I didn't do that. Um, you can tell I've been improving. Like I used to use my bed because they say, "Oh, you need a white background," so I just use that. And then we bought that the little tablecloth, the white tablecloth, which is plastic. I should have got something better because it's starting to rip in areas. Which we have another one, so it's fine. I mean, I can just replace it. If I see an actual tablecloth, though, I will probably get it because that would be way better. Um, I also got a little mad because some of my items broke, which I mean, only one of them really mattered. The other one I was gonna make a diorama out of. See if I can make a little scenery thing because I like watching those. I want to mess with epoxy resin and stuff because I don't know. I've always been interested in that stuff like amber because in Jurassic Park they had the mosquito sealed in amber, which I thought was really cool. But we paid $7 for this. It was, I think, $13 to ship. So $13 we paid basically, and they paid 25. So we made like $12 on that. It was not much, but they did sell. I already went over this one, I think. Why did this one open a second time? I don't know. I think I'm having Wow. I hope that's not the person that bought from me. I mean, mine was very used though. Uh, we made $1 on it, but now I'm real curious who bought from us. Where's the bot thing? Yeah. Bid. Show me who bid. I want to know who bid. That's one thing I'm kind of curious about. I mean, I sell things low, pretty low. I'll admit that. Um, but I'm curious if some people buy from us and then resell, which I'd be fine with. Just like tell me first, cause If not, that's kind of, I don't know. Common courtesy does not go over well with people anymore. People have been kind of jerks lately. Like, say I bought a game from somebody. I would contact them and be like, "Hey, you're selling this a little low. Are you sure you want to sell for that?" Because somebody could just turn around and resell it. But I don't know. It's better than GameStop. I would have ended up getting like a few pennies for these items. So I mean, I'm better off getting $1 than not. So this I sold two of them. It was about $4, $5. Winning bid. Again, I probably only made $1. Video games we were not selling anymore. This one we made more. This one we made, but it's because it's Looney Tunes Acme Arsenal, which was a very fun game. I can't really play my Xbox 360 anymore, or I wouldn't have sold these games. Um, I mean, I can't really give you a price because I bought this a long time ago, but we made about $10 on it. Pokemon, I believe Dad found this, and it was $7, so we made I'd say it was about that to ship. We made $63 on it. It's not too bad, but it's just a learning experience. Like you have to kind of guess at the beginning, and then you'll get better. Just like me getting my organization done. I mean, I totally trashed the other room probably. I haven't been in there since, but we'll just have to clean that up next, and hopefully I can get my bed out of here and get it somewhere else, and then we could have all the storage in this room, and this room will just be kind of a business room. Dad has another computer, so I could plug that in and just list off of that, and have my gaming computer in a different room, my bed in a different room, everything in a different room, and just have this as like an office, which would be really nice. Mom found this. It was $7, and we sold it for 40. It was about $7 to ship, so this was too low. Um, so we ended up pretty much paying $10. So we made 34. Again, not bad. Which Pokemon cards, I'm kind of getting annoyed with people because I'm in a Pokemon buy, sell, and trade community. They just buy like 60 of the Pokemon cards, like the boxes or the packs, and they sell them for way more. They're just scalping Pokemon cards, and I'm like, that's not good. It's like ruining a kid's childhood because their parents now can't afford it. Stupid. Another one, again, made $1 on it. It's a fun game. I do have it on Steam, but I don't know. Which the way I sell things, I want people to enjoy their purchase. My games were heavily played. Like they had scratches everywhere. So I'm fine with making $1 on them because they could skip a scene, they could just flat out not work. Which I did tell the guy that bought Halo Wars that I'm sending two because one kind of works, but not really. You'll just have to probably find out which one works. We sold this baby monitor, which worked. I believe Dad wanted one of these for Grandma though, so he could check in on her. Um, we bought it for 7 and sold it for 110. It was 10.50 to ship, so we lost $1 there. So we paid 8. So we made 102, which is not bad. We're almost done. Apparently, there's another error. What are these errors? This we actually ended up. He paid 13 because I put in Carhartt Brown. Legacy Tool Belt Deluxe Carhartt Brown. It put Carhartt in for me. So we ended up losing $13 because it had a malfunction. I don't know why. Or I just did it for whatever reason, but I'm pretty sure it had a malfunction. So we paid 7. We ended up making, I believe, 5, which isn't too bad, but we could have made more if I or eBay did not mess up. These paid 7. We actually bought 3 of these. I believe Dad gave one to Grandma and we kept one. But we paid 7 and shipping was about, I believe, 7, so we made $4. It was not a good purchase. This was when I was first going. I'm like, oh, these are neat. Somebody might buy one of these. And they didn't sell very well. This, I'm thinking right, the head broke off. Oh, you can even see that. Why did I not notice that while taking a picture? But the head is off, the beard is off, and I sold it for $53 and $8.55 shipping. Shipping was about $7, and so we only paid 14. So we made, oh, math, 41. No, that's not right. 39. I think 39 is probably better. Yeah. But yeah, I after this sold, I got it, and I'm like, oh, what happened? The head broke off, the beard broke off. I guess I should have looked at the picture again and saw that. Oh, that's fine, but we did glue it. We got it all glued and fixed up for them, and we haven't got any negative reviews. So I mean, people seem to like what we've been selling. I think we have one neutral review, but that was because we ended a listing that we weren't selling the item anymore. It's like, okay. Another nano steamer, we bought it for 7, sold it for, I mean, sold for, it doesn't matter because it was like $20 to ship. So we made about, geez, I think we only made $1 on it. It was going to someplace, what was it? Not Hawaii. It was going to one of the island states that are actually in the US. So we lost a lot of money on it. Well, actually, we gained $1. Not really lost money. But if we would have sold it in the States, we would have made way more. Just shipping overseas isn't great. Too human. Again, my stuff, scratches, everything else. So I sold mine and made $1, which again, I'm fine with. I mean, these are my games. I spent most of my money on them, from working and everything else. So me making $1 on something that's super used and super scratched, I'm fine with. Granted, people just go around and sell crappy items. I'd rather people just enjoy your purchase. This, there was 3 bags. Granted, I didn't ever ask them. There was 3 bags of the same thing, and sometimes if they're the same thing, they put them in for just $7. This might have been one of those times in which we did make money, but if they counted them separate, then we paid 21 for it. And I put $21 because it wasn't worth much. It was worth like 25 and $4 shipping. We ended up losing like a few dollars on this purchase, unless they did $7 altogether. Then we would have made money. But it really depends on that. Dad bought this. It was pretty much brand new. I think it was brand new. Um, we lost a little bit because he bought it for, I believe, 18 or 20. I don't remember. I sold it for 15 and $4 shipping because this was around for a while. I didn't get around to play it or anything, and the price drastically went down. It was like $20 to buy on eBay even. So I'm like, well, that sucks. And that was free shipping. So I mean, I sold it for 19, so I like to undermine people for some reason and see if I can get them to buy our product because we're selling it for a little bit cheaper. 25.50 is what we sold this one for, and $7 shipping. It was $7 shipping, and so we made what, $18? It's not too bad. Another one of the shoe charms. So you can see $7 item for shoe charms. There's a bunch of them in the bag, and we've already made like $15 on them. Like, I don't know why, but these were the best things I could have found on that day. Mom had from her previous job, they had a brother drum unit, so they gave it to her for free. So all of this was pretty much profit. It was $18 profit, which isn't bad. Reef rack. This one I took on my chair. You can see some of my picture quality. You can even see my foot there. Was bad. Like starting out. And with this guy was nice enough to understand that, hey, okay, you're human, you messed up. Because we shipped it and one of these little racks was not in it. So we paid $7. It was about $7 shipping. So we made $13. But we had to ship again. So we probably made 10, which is fine. Yet another one of the things. Yeah, we've made money on these shoe charms. We bought this from Goodwill. I believe we paid $4 for it. No, it was $3 for it. Which there was no problems with it. It's just you can tell by the paint and stuff that it's kind of getting chipped away. So I sold it for 5 and $8.55 shipping. It was about $10 shipping, so we made maybe a few cents. I should have contacted a friend and been like, hey, do you want to buy this? I contacted him yesterday to see if he wanted to buy some Star Wars throw covers and whatnot. Which hopefully he does, because that would save us money on shipping. This was sold on mine, which not a lot of things have sold on mine because I can only list 5 items. And until you get 5 sold items, they won't increase, which kind of sucks, honestly. But this was 7.14. That was $4 a day, so 21, 24, and ooh, 31. There we go. $31. It was about, I believe, $15 to ship, so that's a little less. So that's, I probably made 60. I would say, give or take, I'd made 60 on this. I also threw in some because I don't look at this. I barely ever look at this because I can only put like 5 items. What am I supposed to do? So I normally manage mom and dad's page. The guy, it was like I think 3 days late, and I contacted him. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. I managed my other JM Wallen, my parents' page. Do you still want this? He said yes, and I said I'll throw in some extra items. Dad bought like a Pokemon banner, and which I didn't want, and I didn't think we could sell. So getting a positive feedback versus that is good. And I also threw in a Pokemon key ring thing. You know, the things that you put on the keys. And then it's kind of an accessory. I don't know. Key accessory? That doesn't sound right. It's somewhere. It's in my mind somewhere. But we made a little bit on that. And then I sold this. Yep. marked as payment sent, but I don't actually get the money until the 25th, which is really dumb. But we paid $7 for this, so we made, it was $8 to ship. So we made 47 on it. So I mean, we've been making money more than losing it so far, which is really great. But we'll see. Anyways, like, share, and subscribe, and have a good day.